Hello everybody, welcome back to the Eastern Front. Let's just fix our production. We don't have enough. Right, okay, we'll deal with that in a second. Okay, when you left me last time, we had just succeeded in encircling a large number of Russian divisions here. Goody. So we're basically going to concentrate on chopping them up. I believe we'd also launched an attack to try and reduce this cluster of Russian units here. Excellent. The AI is making progress toward Leningrad, and as I'm sure you remember, we control our armour, but the AI controls the infantry following up. Okie dokie. Right, so problems, manpower, we just do not have enough. Right, okay. Meh. Right, I could start disbanding units. I'm going to really hope I won't need to. So you guys are assigned to Poland. Meh. Right, so production. Let's go over to the Western Front. And we know the Allies are very keen in this area. Right, so some radar, coastal defences. Radar, coastal defences. Doing that. Radar and coastal defences are already doing. Rotterdam. Same idea. Amsterdam as well. And I have seen them land here. But that's obviously Danish territory, who, remember, we puppeted. So what I'm going to do is tell our, our Danish friends to see if you couldn't just garrison all of these for me. That'd be awfully good. Right. Okay, so we'll try that. And I didn't want to do this, but I'll take one unit out of Denmark and assign that off to the use that for manpower. Rightly ho. Okay, so we've got our attacks planned. Quick look at research. We'll queue all that up, that's fine. Let's just check with nothing we've forgotten. So infantry, looking good. We've got mechanized infantry queued. We're not really going into any deserts anytime soon. Everything's good. We're still not going for heavy tanks. Don't need them, I don't think. Escorts up. Oh, we'll need more subs. Right. We've really not been using our submarines at all. And those, I think, we're going to be using soon. So let's get up there. Cool. We've got a new carrier class underway. Large radar, that's fine. Bombers all being researched, lovely. Fighters all being researched. We're still not going for multi-role, but we will go for advanced designs. Let's get that up there. Industry all should be in place. We'll put supplies in, as that's one of our main problems. And that. Okay, good. Secret weapons, flying bombs, good. Theory, we'll keep that going. In fact, we'll prioritise that. I have really no idea how much of a effect. Oh, okay, it may help, and let's just check. All our doctrines should be underway. I think I prioritised some of the ones we really need. Let's just do that. Okay. We'll do that. Right, we're not really going for air bases. So our fighter doctrines are really quite bad. That's interesting. Hadn't realised how behind we were. Okay. Right, so we'll step it up a wee tad. Open up the what's it. And let's see. So Buren is being attacked. Okay, that's the AI's problem. We don't care. So we're just about to complete the encirclement. That's fine. Okay, you guys. That's Guderian. Get you up there as well. Okay, don't care. Alright. Okay, how are we doing here? 37, is that all? Gosh, that is gonna take us a while. That's 45 now, 46, that's good. Oh, goddamn supplies. Okay, right, so that is the Russians trying to break the encirclement. Right. So let's have a look at that. Oh, I think it is anyway. Right. Yeah. Okay. So they're attacking there. There. That's possibly the most serious. Give me some flipping supplies. Okay. Break that. That's fine. I should have some tanks there that will assist in that. Okay, so that one I think will be okay. Alright. So that's the one we're worried about. That's the one we're actually losing. No. Cancel that. Right, stop. Right, so, boom, boom, boom. Do we have any tanks here? We do. They just don't have any supplies. Oh, supplies. Okay. Right. Right, okay. So they're defending, can't do anything about that. Okay. Nope, you're not getting cover students. You'll do. Attach you to a random core and cut out that infantry production line. That should give us 54 lovely manpower. Good. Right, okay, so. Two tank divisions there. You guys are too chewed up to do anything. Right. So, cancel that. No, you're knackered. You're knackered. Oh, supplies. Give me supplies. Okay. Okay. Right. Don't you worry though, we will be counter-attacking. Right. You're broken. You're knackered. You're knackered. Ah. Right, so it's going to have to come from the north, I'm afraid. Right. Okay. So here Right, you guys are going to have to do my work. Yep, you're in good nick. Right, can't use you. Can't use you. Can't use you. Oh, that's just so monumentally depressing. Right, okay, so the tanks are still progressing. How are you guys? You're good. So, okay, let's just quick check over here. Still haven't reduced that. Right, the Russians are attacking out of there. Okay. Okay, right, so we've secured that. Oh, goodness sake. Oh, how... Oh. So... Right, okay, right, we've got paratroopers. We've got a new escort ship. Okay, that's fine. Right, I'm somewhat reluctant to commit my boats there because they do tend to get chewed up. But I don't think we've got a choice. Plus we might be able to pick up some... That's just so frustrating. Right, okay. Right, so we've got 2 intact panzer divisions. We'll move them to there. Move them to there. Move them to there. Okay. Okay, so we're starting to get reinforcements coming in. Okay, there we are, as our boats are now engaging. Okay, that's good. What are we doing here? We failed there. That's utterly ridiculous. So we're being attacked there. That'll hold. We're being attacked there. That'll hold. Okay, so we're starting now to degrade the pocket. That's good. Liking that, lads. Okay, good. So, right, yeah, so you can see the problem here, that we're just getting chewed up by British fighters. Right, so, let's just get our boats back. Okay. Okay, okay, Padsville, that's up there, we're not interested. Not interested. Okay, so these are all secured. We had a slight problem there, but no big deal. Okay, looking better. Okay, right, so we've broken the attacks there. Okay, so I think it's just a case of... These guys cannot have any supplies, they really can't. Okay, so they're trying to break out there. Okay, let's just stop that. Right, support that attack. Right. Okay. Okay, let's just check in Belgium. Okay, so we've neutralised that pocket. That's well done, everyone. Thank you. Send you here. Donk. 6 core. Stop. I'm still giving orders. Right, wherever you are. Right. Attach you to an air fleet. You'll do. Right, not worried about that. Right, your organisation is all shot. Right, you guys are trying to recover. Why yes, I would like some trade. So kind of you to ask. Right, okay. How are these guys getting supplied? Right. That is there, okay. Right. You guys are not combat effective. You don't have supplies. Right. Okay, I should have been clearer that my tanks have priority. Okay, no, don't... Oh, is that me? Alright, so we've got an attack going in there. Okay, let's break that. Good grief, they're just chewing us up down here. Right, okay. You get down to there. Right, oh, you people, give me supplies. Give me supplies, for God's sake. Right, so we're not interested in that actual attack. That was purely there to annoy the Russians. Alright, so we've won that. Goodness. Alright, okay, so we're attacking down to there. We're reinforcing there, so that should be fine. Oh. Utterly ridiculous. Right, okay, you get down to there. You get up to there. Come on, AI. Ugh. Alright, so we've isolated that stupid tank. Hopefully we can chop it up now. Right, well done, Italy. You remember the Greeks actually had the nerve to attack us. Okay, so we're now starting to reduce that. Okay, right, so you're blocking that. Don't actually say I told you to attack. Just hold there, please. And just oh, for flip's sake. Right, okay. See, you guys are the only people we have who have supplies. Why, oh why, oh why is my supply situation so bad? Okay, it's repunked. Okay, so we are attacking into there. The problem is that they're sucking up all those infantry units. Okay. Right. Got to be able to break that. Got to be able to. Come on, lads. Chop them up. Chop them up. Right, I know what I can do. Right, we can, if I go to Poland, right, so Poland has been given more responsibility. Basically, that should pull Crimean forces back over to the east where we want them. Okay. Oh, that's, yeah. Right. Come on. Oh, for flip's sake. What do I need to do to take that? They can have no supplies. Oh, grr. Grr, 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 grr. Okay, so we are starting to neutralize this pocket. Unless they're getting supplies from Romania, I'd be very unpleased if that was the case. How are you guys? Right, okay. Let's do that. Okay. You're about the best fighting units we have. Okay, so we're chopping up these Russian units and attack going in there. So you can see the AI has pulled out a lot of these divisions now, which is good. And hopefully they're bringing lots of supplies with them. Okay. Right, you guys, you're in good nick. Where's Novarons? Oh, goodness sake. Right. Okay. Right. So there we go. So we're mopping up this pocket from this direction. How are you, Rommel? Right, okay. As soon as we get those Russian units defeated, I'm going to pull our tanks out of there just so we can supply the poor things. Okay, so these Russian tanks cannot have any fuel. Shit, they've opened up a route to the Crimea. Right, okay, you get... Oh. See if these guys manage to escape. I'm going to be miffed. Very miffed. Okay, so that's infantry. How about you guys? You guys are good. Right, get down there. Okay. Okay. New motorized division. 38's Panzer Corps. Get to there. Okay. Okay, right, so we chop them up good. We're just about to secure that. That'll be their last line to Crimea. That's good. Okay. Okay. Oh, my poor tanks. It's good. So they're now down to one province. You guys stay there. You guys just go to there. You guys, note you're knackered. And we're out of manpower again. Right, okay. No, we'll need to take them up there. Right, so. Right, these motorised units are just trickling out. The tanks are there. Let me just check on my boats. Hoping I moved them back to port. I did. Right, no British forces in sight. That is good. Right, so let's just remind our Belgian friends to garrison their damn country. That's fine. Okay, that's alright. Okay, so the Russians are going to be down to one province. And as soon as I get any supplies, you guys are in trouble. Oh, you've got supplies. You've got some. Where's Borsna? Right, that's not going to fall. Right, so we're trying there again. Okay, get in there. 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 Okay. Novo. Right, don't care about that. Do I desperately care about that? No, it's not going to break the siege in anything, so no. That one's more problematic. I just can't get any fuel for my poor defenceless tanks. Right. You guys help. Right. Should break the attack there. That's fine. Okay, so we won that. That's good. Got one province here. We won fan-flipping-tastic. Right, okay. So, that gets a save. Woof! Right, okie dokie. Let's check over here. That's going well. Okie dokie. Beloved tanks. Right, okay, so let's have a look at supplies, which I've never really used. Right, supplies. Okay, so got good supplies up in the north, good supplies down here. Again, no great surprise. Okay, so what do we want to do? We've got a Russian salient here. I think sending our armour up to the north and trying to break through there would be splendid. So first army up there. Right, so that's the plan. So first independent army, the first army We'll get you up to there. Okay, so let's start shuffling our tanks. Right, you're part of the first army. So, okay. So up to there. Okay. No. No. So it'll be Crimea itself. Okay, Guderian is the second army. So we'll move you up to there. Second army up to there. Second army up to there. That's fine. So up to there. Okay, you're moving Rommel to there. There. Right, okay, they're actually the wrong army, but meh, do we care? No, sir, we do not. Okay, so that's a newly constituted unit. Ooh, that's a new panzer division. But we can't raise it because we don't have any manpower. Okay, right, you guys are looking good, you guys are looking good. May as well move you up, that's excellent. Still not doing it right. Anybody not attacking? Okay. Right, tanks are moving. Right, second army, get up there. Let's check our production. Is there anything we can cut? Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that. Yeah, okay. Okay. It's all fine. Oh, we've done it. Oh, we haven't done it. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. 71. We're chopping up their units, I think. Hallelujah, flipping hallelujah. Okay, right. So what we can do now is we can return these units to their parent division or parent corps and get them back into the main fight. That's fine. That's all good. Right, we can actually raise that new corps now. Excellent. We'll attach you up to second army, I think. We'll make you the... Don't know if we have a 9th Panzer Corps, but we do now. Okay, yes. Yes, that's absolutely fine. Who's running it? Nope, we can do better, and we want logistics persons. Okay. Good, right. Get you guys up there. Okay. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do actually is, we'll almost cut the video there, but let's have a look at, so this is something we don't do, or I've never done, is the battle plan editor. Now if you've been following the development of HUI 4, you'll know that this becomes a much more integral part of the game. It really is how you attack, so you draw plans on the map, things like that. But what I thought we'd do is, let's see if we can illustrate what we're going to try and do with this here planning tool. So I want to create a new plan. Yep. And this is Smolensk. Yes, right, okay. Right, apply. Right, that's good. Right, so choose arrow types. Slim arrow, medium dashed. Okay, so we've got tanks. Okay, so let's look at supplies. Where's the supply mode? There it is. Right, okay. So we want basically good infrastructure. But that's not showing it because it's not ours. Okay, fine. Right, so where do we break through? Do we break through here? That would be nice. Okay. No, I don't. But we're on tank. Okay, that's a wee bit. Oh no, right. So that's airplane. That's very confusing. So tank icon. Oh, don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, how do we clear that? No. Okay. Okay. Clicking on object to select it. Can I delete those? Right, I can. Right, okay, so choose an arrow type. Right, so right, chose that. What are we doing? Oh, right, okay. Oh, right, alright, so that's... Okay. Let's delete that. Okay, let's try that again. So we'll go for our medium dashed arrow, medium arrow. Okay, so the plan is to go to here and then drive down to here with a squiggle over there. Right. There you go. Okay, so that, ladies and gentlemen, is Operation Smolensk. That's what we're going to try and do. I would love to have some tanks over here. Let's see if we can do that, in fact. Right, tanky persons. Right, you're moving. Right, so we're looking for the first army. So I think the first army is actually, a lot of it is here. Right. And they've got supplies and fuel. So these guys are good to go. Right. Up there. Okay. Right. Would like more forces over here, quite frankly. But we'll just start thinning out our panzer lines. getting ready. All these infantry forces should be now streaming across to reinforce the border here. Right, and okay, you guys up there. Where's your headquarters? Okay. Right, okay, so we'll leave it there. So the next operation is underway, and we're aiming to basically grab all of these guys. That's the operation. So the Russians are naively pushing forward, thinking everything is both hunky and dory, and they're about to have a very nasty surprise. So join me next time for Operation Smolensk. And as usual, thank you for watching.